to spray pesticide. There are lots of, there are some pests, there are some worm. You see that there is a white at the top of the leaves. Those are pests, so we are trying to spray a pest to get rid of those insects. So it looks good now. It's getting green. Getting green now, and yeah, I think we need to wait when there's it's already 1 month since we first pour the fertilizer. We have to repeat the fertilizer again. So there are some pests that cutting some. There's my son, he is spraying. Spraying pesticide. And maybe after a week we have to spray herbicide. There are some wild weed. So we need to apply herbicide later. The process of farming rice, guys, is a lot of work. Whoops! So at least it's a bit relief. I can see now that the crops are getting green. Check around. There's some weed. These are, these are weeds. You have to get rid of all this. And you can see this needs to go away. These are wild grass, wild weed, so they shouldn't be here. Otherwise there will be a lot. Hi Sir Rick, I'm here in the farm. My son is spraying herbicide, and I'm trying to get rid of this wild grass. These shouldn't be like this. Because later it's gonna be too much grass. This one, because this one is wild. How looking growing? Yes, they are growing. You can see now. Finally, they are growing. This only the part that they have some weed grass. So maybe it's better to pull them. Oh, it's there. It's very deep. It's very deep. Could actually remove them by hand only without spraying medicine. But my boot is too low to get rid all this grass. Sean! Good morning, brother. We are here in the farm again. There are lots of, oh no, there are lots of wild grass. I remember when we were young, my father don't use medicine to get rid all this wild grass. We are just, pulling them out. But now it's become, high tech. They have meds for all this now, and you have to spend money all the time. But way back, we don't spend that much money. We just do it. We just remove it by hand. Oh, I wish I have this high boots to get in, but my boots is too low to get in, and the mud is very deep. This should be removing like this. This is how we do way back. Pull them out. But now people are become lazy. They are using medicine now to kill them. It's even better if you pull them out like that. How are you doing, guys? Brett, is it Brett here? Nakadado mo pagay bilit nan. Ni. Nakadado uruot na. Pagay bilit. Who's here? When you say way back, do you mean when you are? Yes, when I was 7 years old. We are very helping hand before at our young age, my father dragged us to the farm to work in the farm at the young age. Sometimes I'm missing going to school just to help them in the farm, and I hate it. I really hate it when my parents do that to me, because I love going to school. That's why I ran away. I escaped to the farming life before because I want to study, and they want me to skip the class just to help them in the farm. Ni Lola ma Junior. Awa mo tanom na apulos detoy ni. So that's what we do way back. So we don't use this kind of pest before. We only use manual before, way back, because we do not have money. We don't have money to buy medicine. I mean pesticide, herbicide. So the herbicides medicine, that is for the grass, the wild grass. We do not have money to buy it way back. But now people don't do that job anymore. They just buy liquid to kill the grass. Met kuman sa maparot na kita.
Ito naman sa yan. Walang sa dito walang sa dito.
Iri. Naka magmagamag yung makinta dang. Ang pakawidan danong.
Kumpay kita ng day ba kita?
Smiley gamer. So there's some part that's lots of grass. Ay, kwakya pa yung naka-live stream nak. This needs to get rid of it. But people are using liquid now to kill them. Herbicide. It will kill by that liquid. But like I said, this is how we do when we were young, guys. We don't have money to buy the liquid. I mean the herbicide to kill these grasses before. But now it's even better, huh? Before you don't have to spend money for it. All you have to do is to pull out. But of course it's too much work to do. It's hurting your back all day. See? Is Bud here? I don't see Bud. Maybe I'm blind. See, it's a lot. And while I'm waiting for my son to be done, I can do this. But only here at the next to the path. Cannot get inside because my boots is drowning with the mud. Brother Ronald, good morning, brother. So yes, since I'm bored waiting for him, I can do this one, pulling out all this wild weed. There's some wild weed. Have to get rid of all of this. We don't have a herbicide yet. Still early to spray herbicide because the rice is still getting recovered. I mean, still in the process of recovering from replanting. So we cannot spray herbicide yet, otherwise the rice might die. So we have to wait maybe a month before we are able to spray the herbicide. So I can only pull out the one I can reach from here because my boots is too low. I wish I can get there in the middle. See, it's a lot. It's a lot. Ano? 5? Oops, I pull out the rice. I didn't see that. That is a rice. These are the wild weed. Di pa lang amin ginagalam igeti danom tatay tinagyanam. Aan. Abit lang ag-spray ko namang amin. Abit ta lang ko namang amin. Okay, I cannot reach the rice. Well, I did something. Bebe amla ta daya tanong mga sumusuburag. Kidaya ni. Hana nga mapabunduan daya kadadagi pukan ni Jay. Jay. Dato din eh, tikat ko nga sa awan dato kinda tatan eh, sumaruno kanya na. And we forget the bucket to fill up this sprayer. Now he is using a plastic bag to fill up. Pull out rice plant, she said. Stop. Huh? Hey. Yeah. It's very deep. You see how deep it is? I would like to get in there to remove all the wild grass. But it's very deep. Can you see how deep it is? He is very tall guy, and if I go there, maybe to my waist, up to my waist. Tindaom tabaka dadamalabsam. This insecticide that he is using is for like this insect. See, there are some insect like that. That's why we need to spray. The sign, we don't see them, but the sign that there are some insect like this, the birds are hanging here to eat them. You see those birds, the white birds there. Before we get here, there are lots of white birds here eating the insect. So that's the sign that the field has insect, even you cannot see them. There are some insects that you cannot see, so only the sign that there are some insect there. The white birds are hanging there eating. We cannot see it, but the birds can see it. You see that? You see that white there on the leaves? This one here. We cannot see it, but birds can see. You see this one? That is a web of an insect. You see? like that. That is the sign that there are some insects here. Now, hamuna iwadawat baka dadamalabsam kunay. Growing healthy. Hi, Cherry, good morning. Yes, ano na sila? They already recovered. They are green. Kitam ne, dagiti ka pa kakita ang gayam ko dagiti da puraw-puraw na kastine. Yeah. Yes, they become tall as well. And it's getting green. But there are some insect. That's why we need to spray. And maybe tomorrow I will go and visit the other farm close to my village. So if you guys remember, this is the bushes, the jungle before, and now it's become a rice field. Next time before, can you see the high jungle there, or that jungle part there? We have to get rid all that next time by June, before we start planting again. We need to get rid of that high bushes there, because we didn't have much time to get rid of that. Because now I really realized that some rats are hiding there, so we need to get rid, and we can also plant some rice as well once we manage to get rid all the because there are very strong root there. Those are very strong weed bushes. Takes time to kill them, so maybe after harvesting this one, or when we don't have a time before harvesting, we can actually use the mower to kill them and then burn it, so they will gonna die before a planting season. So we have to get rid all that high bushes there. It's just last minutes that we have to do this one. That's why we did not manage to get rid all of it. But as you remember, this part where the irrigation before are bushes, but now it's clean, and they started to grow again. As you can see, that they start to growing back, so we need to chop them. We need to chop them again. You see, this one started to grow. We chopped them before all, but now they are growing. See, yes, that bushes is the same. What if you can see that high bushes there, they are the same like this. So it takes time to kill this kind of weed, grass, tall grass. Amigo, good morning. Yes, May is the harvesting season here, and by May probably, or even before, while we are looking after with this one, maybe we can start on mowing that bushes there, so we cannot make a fire there until the rice is here. That's a problem. So maybe during harvesting season, or after harvesting season, we can finally mow it and burn it, and we will gonna use the tractor to dig the deepest root, so they're gonna die. Now I have to move his pesticide. So to those who I cannot read the message, guys, pardon me. I'm from Cagayan Valley, amigo. Cagayan Valley, Philippines. Cagayan Valley, Philippines. Kadam. Ay, yes. That's lots of. And yeah, let's move on there down, because he will be done here. doesn't take too long to spray 1 hectare. That's why I told him to do it well, not to waste pesticides. This pest is too expensive, guys. It's 1,000 plus, 1,000 plus peso. We're talking about peso, not dollar. You see, there are lots of weeds or wild weeds. So I will gonna move his pest here, and I will gonna go check the water, the rest of the part of it. As you can see now, it's totally green, and we just have to wait that the fertilizer kick up. I mean. It's greeny now. At least relief. I'm a bit relieved now after seeing it green like this. Dalawang hektarya to, amigo. And this is, we farm it last minute. Kasi meron akong taga bukid noon, pero pinabayaan. Hindi kami nakakuha ng magandang ani. 3 taon na pinabukid ko sa ibang tao, tapos wala silang yung pala pinabayaan lang. So I take it back, binawi ko na, and we try this time. Just only this part, but the rest of my rice field, I have a good farmer who's farming it. Ape, nagadayukan. Hi BK. Looks like Northern California minus the heavy traffic. Yes, that's true, Mike Sullivan. Yeah, that's kay ko lang masigurado kar nga hamo nga sayangan taagas.
Agas sa nagpuna lang kita tatawain kita man paano man ni.
We are killing pesticide na, but maybe next time we are going to kill the grass. We will gonna spray herbicide next time. Facebook mo host. Smiley Gamer, can you drop my Facebook link please for amigo? Or Brother Ronald can do that. My son is getting upset. JB Padilla, JB like J and B, Padilla Pagarigan. That's my Facebook page. Smells too bad. Nanganay kan deta tasuli na tan eh. No, anak ko yan. Wala ako asawa. Panganay ko yan. Yan yung panganay ko. Oh, I'm just glad that, you know, he is here. That's my eldest son. He is a seaman. But I'm glad he is here to help me to do such work like this. Otherwise, I have to hire someone to do this job because I cannot do it. So I'm very lucky he is here around this time. But he is leaving by March. Mukha ba siya matanda? Bata pa yan, 23 anyos lang. He's almost done though. Eh, bus mana?
Yan po na. Lasing data nagnanam eh. Tambakan. Nag-start pa. Yes, uy. Wala kay.
Apay? Agtid-tid.
Start pa. Ito lang nag-start.
Apay, dito hang masapol nga pa daw naman no kasto yun.
Alam mo ko nada. Mana ka steady pero.
That's how he do it, guys. He put 5 cup. Is the smiley gamer here? No, he's gone. How are you doing, Mike? We forget the bucket to fill up the sprayer, so he is using plastic bag to fill up. May lipas na nga ta amin etan mo ni Jepay ne.
Paling lagi eta. Uno namin dua.
Kita managaing tadi malablabsan. Tadi kan to managdubling.
Sudah ko dak nakatulog. Iga-iga.
Punon ni.
Dan luluto nga makan jayan.
Dan nagluto ak sabay ta nagtalaw. I have to move this one again. I'm happy to see it greeny now, unlike last time I came. So I'm only princess. You know, my channel is not too much female here, Cherry. So yes, you are a princess here in my channel. Because my female subscriber are all busy at the moment. That's the problem. So maybe should I change my schedule of live streaming out in the evening? I actually do a live stream twice a day before, but I'm too tired. I'm too tired to do two live streaming a day, especially in the evening. So once in the evening, during the evening, I would like to have a rest myself. So yes, I don't do evening live streaming anymore. Very rare. But no, it depends on my mood. If I'm not that too tired, yeah, I do it sometimes, but not really. So yeah, I have a little bit smile on my face now after seeing it like this become green. Last week when I come here, it's still it's still yellow, but now I can see it's green. At least it's a little bit waving with the bags. We call it as a farmer, when you see it become like this, and meaning to say there is a sign that your farm is waving with the bag, rice bag. But last week I'm a bit worried. The weather was bad, was too much rain, and I worry a lot, but now that's why I came here to see how's the situation. I can see the rice is growing good. Yeah, so far so good. I have only one worries here, Surik, is the four legs with the tail. They're trying to cut it. That is my worries because of this, high bushes. That high bushes is where they are hiding. That's my worries here at the moment. Just really, we should have get rid of that bushes, because some of them, maybe they are hungry, and I don't know, there's nothing for them to eat with this rice, but somehow they are cutting it. You remember this part, Surik? This part was bushes, totally bushes, and we dig with the tractor so we can plant. I can see it. I can see the different. I can see how beautiful it is now. I can see the green rice. Maybe after 2 weeks it's gonna be like this. this was the you know, the farm of my neighbor that they already planting when we are still cleaning. So there is a difference between that one and ours, because I think they planted 1 month before us. So now you can see it's totally, you know, high and green theirs now, but ours is still on the process of, you know, growing, process of growing and changing, I mean recovering from replanting, still on the process of recovering actually. uh, must be there's not much, I mean it's not much new root yet, that's why it looks like this. But uh, my father came here to visit with my son the other day. He said don't worry, it will be okay, because he's still in the process of recovering but from replanting, he said. So maybe he's right. I don't know much about it, so I'm just normally I just come and visit, you know, because I have the farmers doing the rest of my farm. So what I do is only go and, you know, go and look after during the, you know, during the harvesting season. So this one is a bit different for me, because we were the one who planted, so I have no much idea how it works. So I'm innocent. So I have, everything I do here is I have to get some advice from my parents, my cousins. My cousins are, you know, if you see Awan, there, if you see a bit further there, my cousin are the one I let farm the rest of the farm there. There are 3 hectares there that's mine, but I let my cousin to farm it for us, because you know, I cannot really farm it. It's just this time because my son is around. Ala kay Yanos mo na, dandani ka mamalpasan mo ni na mga ala. May Yanos mo. Nga may lipas. Iyanos mo nga ro dun ata. Wah. Tano pa na, gumatang si tanong. Malpas mo to. Yes, those are high and green now, Mike. Those one, because they planted. It's been 1 month. They already planted before we plant. Because like I said, the farmer that I trusted to farm this one, it was you know, irresponsible. So when I came to visit it here myself, so the neighbor was telling me that it's been, you know, it's been abandoned for more than 2 years, they said. So whatever they're giving to us is not the harvest, the right harvest here. It's just they are paying only it's like they are only giving a rent. I'm not expecting just for the rent of every harvesting season. I want the exact harvest of this amount of rice field, which is they abandoned it. They don't farm it very well, so I take it back when I come here to visit. And there's nothing done yet. They did not start cleaning, and you know, this field is already totally clean and they are ready to plant it. And this part is nothing happened yet, it's still bushes. So I asked them why what happened, that farm is not clean yet, and they said they don't have budget to do it. So it's late when they told me that they don't have a budget to clean and plant it. So I get mad. So I just realized that, you know, they doing that every, you know, every planting season. That's why we don't have much harvest. So I take it back last minute. It's a bit late to dig it and clean it, but it's better to take it back than leave it to them and they don't do the job, or you know, they don't really take care of it. So it's no point of leaving the farm to a lazy people, because you invest some money to something that you expect to get some profit. So I didn't invest my money here to get this land just to waste it. So I take it back. And I'm hoping that's why I said this is the first time that you know we farm it by ourselves. So I'm a bit worried because we have no much idea, or whatever we do here I have to ask advice to people, to my cousin, to my father, to my brother, because even my son, it's his first time to, to really getting too serious with this. We have 1 hectare that we farm it by ourselves there, but it's not much. So, and we only farm that once a year, which is because that farm is too high. That is new one I just bought 2 years ago, which is I would like to do it by myself because that land is my father one before, and he sold it to my second degree cousin, and I take it back. It's just I just wanted my father property uh, don't waste because he sold it, and I buy it back. It's not very good spot, but it's my father face. When he's gone, we have something to remember for him. So yeah, that's the only 1 hectare that we were farming before, and the rest I let other people to farm it, and I just go during harvesting season. It's just this guy, the farmer who I trusted. This one, he's really very responsible, lazy. 1 hectare is not much to do, but if you got, oh, 2 hectares is too much. The harvest there and that 1 hectare is, I keep it for our, for ours to eat. I hope so. Plus, this is a first time to farm it in a proper way. So it's gonna be cost more this time, but next time is less cost because as you know, when we started to clean this one, there are lots of things that needs to do, like opening this irrigation. You guys know that this irrigation was gone. Even these people who the owner of this farm, they are also too lazy to open this irrigation, because if they are not, they should have, they should have opened this one and clean it. So during the rainy season, the rainy season, they have an irrigation for the water to run, not in the field. So yeah, I did this one myself. If you remember, I opened this, I dig it, I hire people to dig it, and now we have the irrigation. Before, I don't know how the owner of this farm, our neighbor, also don't care about having irrigation. They just farm without thinking of safety. I don't know, maybe I'm just too, how you call that, I'm just too picky, or being, I don't know. I check Google. I Google things how farming. So yeah, that's a different. So like I said, maybe next time, next season, next how you call that, next planting season, it's gonna be less cost, because I don't have to pay for the digger to open the irrigation, and the bushes here are gone. So there will be chopping bushes here, but not much like before. So maybe it's just that part that we need to clear it, so there will be no shelter for the rats. So it's gonna be less cost, I hope. And like I said, I can see a smile on my face today by seeing how it looks like today. And wish me luck for the harvest, of course. Well, I get a good luck already. I'm a bit worried last week because it's too much rain, but I'm glad that's been, it's been sunny again. And yeah, even though we have a flood, how it is now, it's okay to get too much water. I mean, to overflow the water here on top of the rice. It's okay now to. Oh, I don't wish to have that, but my father, it's safe now to have too much water. I don't have to worry now. But last week when we just planted it, I was too worried. Maybe that's one reason why my stomach is burning, because I'm stressed. See, this needs to chop again. This is the bushes that, I was the one who chopped these bushes before. Now they need to be chopped again, to be clean, because they are rolling there. They are going to the field now. Oh, sorry, my gimbal is over. I mean, it's low battery. I need to remove my gimbal, guys. Ibusan, dati ni. You're starting to stress yourself. Why is that? Mo pangalam dano mo ni Diyan ani ari piti Jayan. May diyan ada dalam pangalam. I don't have much stress now with this field. Shaman, long time no see. How you doing, Shaman? Yeah, we are here in the farm trying to spray pesticide because there are some, insect like this. You were not here earlier, like that. Those kind of pest. Oh no. I can see my smile. I mean, I have a smiling face now after a month of stressing out with because of this farm. Since the day I come and visit, I mean, since the day I take it back from the farmer. Even my father, when he come and visit first time, when we tried to clean it, he's holding his hand, as he said, it's a nightmare. He didn't expect that, this. I mean, he did not expect what he saw before when we just come and visit it, before we clean it. He knows that he already told me this gonna be cost a lot of money to fix it. And it's right, it cost me 24,000 to have it done. From the cleaning until finishing to plant it, it cost me 24, more than almost 25k. Without without the fertilizer yet. That's the cost of finishing planting, from cleaning and digging the irrigation. Thank you so much, Shaman. Yeah, I'm happy to see you here today. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing okay. May mayat ko mga minito niya sa asideg. He almost done though, just this part and here, and we are done. Can go home, and maybe tomorrow I will go and visit the rest of the farm close to my place. It's only one pond, this one and this one, and we are done. Needs help. Put it up. Anyways. Ang kuha data guys jayon.
Okay, di baka kurang tayo atin.
Okay. I need to move this. I need to move this one away again to where he will gonna finish the water in his back. My gimbal is low battery now, so I'm sorry if a bit shaky. Let's go in the shade. And that tree needs to trim because it's covering the rice. Let me go here. If that tree will gonna shade the rice, we will not get the good crops. So we need to cut that. It's a nice shade there to sit under, but it's going to affect the harvest if we get the rice under the shade. The rice needs sun. Okay, here. Last week when I come here, it wasn't like this. It was yellow and short. And now they are tall. I'm tall now and looks greeny. I'm happy. See. Any crawdads down there? Crawdads. What is that? Yeah, it is nice here, Shaman. You know, I hooked my my hammock there under that tree. During during planting season. What is crawdads? I don't know if I know what is that, Mike. Amor, quiet. Amor! It's quiet and nice as well in our coconut farm, Shaman. When are you coming to the Philippines, Shaman? Crawfish, freshwater shrimps. Oh, there must be, because you know, when we are still in the process of cleaning this one, Mike, there are people are using the electric rod to hunt fish. I don't know if they got a shrimps, but fish, yes, like catfish, something like that. So I think we need to do a top dress. They call it top dress for repeating, adding up fertilizer maybe after 1 month since we put the first fertilizer. But it looks healthy now for me. Fertilizer, guys, is cost a lot. The first fertilizing that we did here is cost me 5,000 already. Now I realize how much my farmer spending to farm the rest of the farm. They complain about the, you know, about the partition of the harvest, because I wanted divide it into 3, but they ask a favor for 4%. For them is 4. I mean, for them is 4. No, 3 for them and 1 for me. But my deal is 3%. They have it 2. I have 1. They complain for that, but now I realize how much it's cost. Now that I'm the one who's farming it. I mean, mostly after they plant the rice, they will gonna plant watermelon or mung beans. Yes, to those high part, amorphity, like the 1 hectare that I buy it back. I mean, my father land that he sold it, and I buy it back from someone who bought it from him. That is only one time farming for the rice, and you can plant beans or watermelon, whatever kind of vegetable or fruits you can plant something. But because I'm alone, and people here in my village, they don't really do that. But my father, he does plant beans. I'm alone. It's too much work for me. So now I become more wiser when it comes buying to the field. I need to make sure that I'm able to farm twice a year, because there are some farm that you are able only to farm it once a year, which is, it's a less harvest, of course. So now the rest that I just got it, there are twice. This one is twice. We can farm this one twice. So after we harvest on the May, maybe 5 days or 3 days, you can dig it again, because we have the irrigation to get some water. So there are some rice field that there is no irrigation. You are only expect water from the rain, so you won't be able to refarm it during June, August, you know. So yeah, the planting season here is start November until February, and the next season is June, July, August, and then harvesting season will be October. Farming teaches you how to have long patience, and yeah, I realize it's true. I agree with that, because actually the normal percentage of letting someone to farm your field here is 4%, but for me, I give it 3%, which is, some of them are complaining, but some of them are, they don't care, because especially if it's big farm, like the rest of the farm that I give away, it's like 4 hectare to 5 hectares. They don't care. 2% is okay for them, as long it's more than 3 hectare is okay. They can take back the cost. But if you just let them to farm 1 hectare, they will lose a lot. I mean, it costs a lot, and they don't have much harvest. That's the thing. So now I know where Superwoman got the name JB. Why is that? I don't know how, but is that how it seems? That it sounds for you? Superwoman? No, it's just maybe I become tougher because of the hard life I've been through for many years since I was young. The hard life giving you some knowledge to have a better life, I would say. As I'm seeing my boys, they are very relaxed. They don't care much what life is. They will not realize until they will suffer. They had new generation now are taking life too easy, unlike us. We've been through a lot, so we worry a lot, unlike them. Now I have to wash my boots because he is almost done. We will gonna head back home. My son was suggesting that we need to fertilizing again, and it's hang on, I said, fertilizer is too expensive. How could you say that you need to fertilize again? And that's why I decided to come and visit to see how's the situation. It looks okay. After 1 month. How long you travel from your house to from this part? 30 minutes. We are at the south of, south of my village, so we call this south area of Pamplona. This is still a part of Pamplona, but it's south. There is west, south, east. So this is the south, and the rest of my farm is in the east and the north. Rashid, good morning. I'm good. I'm here in the farm. Your son have no one to feed yet. I agree. Plus, they don't have worry like us before. E.T. When I was at their age, I was sending myself at school by my own cost. And since from 14 years old, I'm already away, making money and supporting myself, studying and sending money back home. That's how life before. But nowadays, these boys, they think that is the point of hard working overseas, to not letting our kids to suffer what we have suffered, right? So yeah, I would say they have a easy life, no stress like us way back. That is what I always tell them: study well, have a better life, don't experience what we experienced when we were young, and soon you will gonna have your own family. Don't let your kids to suffer hard life like I had. That is what I always tell them. Join me return back. Join me. Yes, I will. Thank you so much. I will check you back. But not now though, because I have only one phone on my hand. Well, I'm also proud of my boys because at their age, they're not being married yet compared to their friends, classmates. Some of their classmates are being married. They have already kids at their age, but at least my son are not thinking about that yet. This one have a girlfriend, but my architect, my younger one, is not thinking about it because I think he's is having a difficult time to his course, so he's focusing on his course than having girlfriend. But this one, he has a girlfriend. He has a nurse student. The girl is still on second year college. So, well, you guys have to be. I told him on his birthday last week, the girl came to my village from far away, 5 hours by bus. So I told them, yeah, I don't forbid you guys to have a relationship, but you need to be wise. Wiser than being idiot or stupid to have, get pregnant too early, and they don't have their degrees. They don't have a job. I will be there to support them as a parent, but not to support them financially, of course. I might help financially, but not really totally supporting their, you know what I mean. So I don't forbid them to have a girlfriend or relationship, but they need to be smart. Kurang! He ran out of liquid. Now he needs to refill a bit, maybe. It's just little left. Kano sa mga kargaanan Anyway guys, we are all grandma baby JB, so no, not yet. No, I'm not ready. I will be ready to be a grandma if they already have their own job. They have the savings. Well, they have their houses now because I built them a house, but I managed to provide them, to make them a house so they have a shelter if in case something happened to me. If I croak tomorrow, they have a shelter to live. I make sure they have a shelter to live. But that's not gonna be enough to have, to have their family. Even though you have a shelter, if you don't have anything to eat, so there's no point. You have a family, you have a shelter, but you don't have food to eat, so where do you think we're gonna pick up yourself? Their family, I mean. I'm not talking about drop, I mean crock, die. That is mindset before. That is my no mindset. My mindset, Mike. That's the reason why I build the house for them too early because I don't know what will happen to me. I might die tomorrow. So at least they have a shelter to live and they have their own family. That is my mindset before because I see myself when we were young. We almost found ourselves, my father family, us. I mean, we almost found ourselves in the street because we don't have anything. My father don't have you know he sold his land that he got it from his parents. He sold it just to marry my mother before. He don't have money to marry my mother. He sold the land that he got it from his parents. So we have no place, we don't have land to build our house, so we only build our grass house to someone land. So until one day the owner of the land kick us to their property, so there is no way for me to go. So that's one, that is one lesson for me, you know not to do it for my boys, my own kids, to find themselves in the street. That's why. That is my mindset when I'm still overseas. Make sure that I build a shelter for my boys. They have a place to stay. As a parents, that is a concern from a parents. You would love the baby whenever happens. Yeah, but not now though. Not now. Yes, even my nephew kid. I love it. I love that little one. But if you see the life, how hard is life is without stable financially stable, I mean. If you don't have enough money to have family, how you will gonna feed your kids, your family? How you will gonna send your kids to school? How you will gonna give them a, a brighter future? That's the reason why I have to work overseas. So my kids will not gonna suffer what I have suffered, that I have to support my own self, feed my own self, study and work, and support as well my siblings at the same time. Yeah, I hope so, but we just never know. They can be careless sometimes, like I shared you guys the other day. I even push myself. It's gonna be like too much for them to handle, like buying for them a condom or something. They are laughing at me. They might get offended maybe sometimes, but it's for them to learn something. I have no parents to tell me that before. My parents was only care, uh, as I remember, my parents care to they are more care to something that I will be married with someone with money. That's why I'm being settled with someone to marry, even though I don't like it. And I don't want to do that to my boys, to my kids. So sometimes the children don't do as good as parents. I'm living proof of that. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Like I said, they're totally different. This new generation are totally different, Mike. They taking life too easy. this generation. Ah, so am I don't get cost from the government either, huh? So I have to work hard. I need to work under the sun. Unlike you guys that, even in this disability, you are able to get some support from your government. But here in the Philippines, we do not have that. Barely can get something from the government. So like I said, we went to poverty way back. Like I said, we almost found ourselves in the street. Plus there are some days that we don't have anything to eat. We are only eating what my father get from planting, sweet potatoes, cassava. That is what we were eating way back. So that's something that I have to put in mind and apply it to my kids, so they will not gonna suffer the same thing. This farming is gonna be lots of work, but at least they own something now, unlike before we don't own anything. They will gonna know later when they have their own family, for sure. Yes, you remember? Now it's become greeny now. Show. One more week or 1 month, then it's gonna be. I cannot explain, but you guys can always see, because pretty sure whenever I come here, I will gonna do a live stream update live streaming. Yata damo dawa na tan.
Yang ila dito tanang lalakay ang garg kitang ko dito nakawa dito nakawan. Ito gayam karga.
Nibusan. Alright guys, we are done. I'm going to end the live stream now, okay? Thank you so much for staying and having a chit chat with me. So yes, maybe tomorrow I will gonna go and visit the other part of the farm, so I might gonna do a live stream again. So see you guys again tomorrow. I love you all. So your house is, let me show you myself. I'm here. Here am I, hiding under the shade. So I see you guys tomorrow, okay? I love you all. Bye bye. See you next time. Thank you so much, Shaman. Be safe. Bye bye.